details with us. We're going to now put out some information that is truly important for the country. Well, India has scripted history after successfully launching its first privately developed orbital-class rocket, Vikram-1. It's been developed by Hyderabad-based space startup Skyroot Aerospace. The mission marks a defining moment for India's rapidly expanding private space sector. Named after the father of India's space program, Dr. Vikram Sarabhai, the Vikram-1 mission is now expected to validate critical technologies including advanced propulsion system, avionics, guidance and control, and stage separation, paving the way for future commercial satellite launches. The launch also reflects the transformation of India's space ecosystem following the opening up of the sector to private players. Backed by ISRO and regulatory support from in-space, the Indian startups are now emerging as key contributors to the nation's space ambitions. The Vikram-1 launch also placed India as one of the 3 nations with commercial launch capability. With that, let's actually take you through a slew of reactions that are coming in on this landmark moment. It's a mixed bag over here. We have some articles that have been published by the global media and certain reactions and statements that have been given. Let's first take you through the one that is on your screens. The DW has put out this headline. It says India launches first private rocket into space. Lifting off from the island north of Chennai, the Vikram-1 rocket signals India's plans to take a larger share of the market for commercial rocket launches. Let's put out another one that we're tracking, and this one has been put out by Al Jazeera. The headline is as follows: India achieves milestone with launch of first private sector orbital rocket. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says successful launch will encourage countless youngsters to dream bigger and innovate fearlessly. Another one that we are tracking over here is has been published by the BBC. They have stated that diamonds and cab to orbit, rocket aiming to transform India's space ambition takes off. This has been another one that has been put out. Let's now put out some statements that have been made. Here it says liftoff of Skyroot Aerospace's Vikram-1 rocket at 12:05 p.m. IST from the first launch pad at Shar. The era of commercial spaceflight has begun in India. Another one that we are tracking over here, let's quickly put that out as well. Another reaction that is extremely pertinent as far as India is concerned has been put out by Mr. Ashwini Vaishnav. He is saying the sky was never the limit. Vikram-1 lifts India's private space ambitions to a new orbit. Congratulations, Skyroot Aerospace, on this landmark launch. Let's put out some more reactions. This one is a rather lengthy one that has been put out by Union Minister Piyush Goyal. He is saying India's space journey has reached another remarkable milestone. Congratulations to Skyroot Aerospace on the successful launch of Vikram-1 under mission Agman, marking the maiden orbital flight of India's first privately developed launch vehicle. This historic achievement reflects the transformative space sector reforms under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, unleashing innovation, nurturing talent, and strengthening India's entrepreneurial spirit. It also reflects the success of the Make in India initiative and the Modi government's efforts towards building an Atmanirbhar Bharat. He's further stated that it is noteworthy that in fact, Skyroot Aerospace operates from Hyderabad's GMR Aerospace and Industrial Park SEZ, highlighting the growing strength of India's ecosystem in fostering world-class manufacturing, innovation and high-tech enterprises. Another one that we are tracking over here that has been put out by Home Minister Amit Shah. He has stated that India's space ambition has now reached a new horizon. Heartiest congratulations to Skyroot Aerospace on the successful launch of Vikram-1, India's first privately developed launch vehicle, a firm step towards realizing Prime Minister Narendra Modi's vision of making space more accessible. This innovation will further strengthen India's space sector, elevating its stature as a global leader. The last one that has been put out, this has been given and issued by Rahul Gandhi. He has stated that the success full flight of Vikram-1, India's first privately developed orbital rocket, is a tribute to years of patience, precision and quiet work by scientists, engineers and technicians. He has further stated and congratulated the remarkable young team at Skyroot Aerospace and everyone at ISRO and much more. He's also said that India is strongest when public institutions and private enterprises build upon each other's capabilities in the service of science, society, and when our youth are given the opportunity and trust to turn ambitions and ambitious ideas into reality. Those are some of the statements that have been given, the congratulatory messages that have been issued. Again, it's a very big deal for India, and those are some of the statements that have been issued. On that note, we slip into a very short break. Thanks for watching.
आपको हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस पैसों की बर्बादी लगती है ना? कल जब आपको हॉस्पिटल का लाखों का बिल भरना पड़ेगा ना, तब होगी पैसों की असली बर्बादी। बात करते हैं। आज ही पॉलिसी बाजार से हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस लीजिए। पॉलिसी बाजार पे 1 करोड़ का हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस सिर्फ 550 रुपए हर महीने से शुरू होता है।
बेसिक शिक्षा को नए पंख देने वाला स्कूल चलो अभियान बना बच्चों के लिए वरदान। यशस्वी प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी के दूरदर्शी विजन तथा माननीय मुख्यमंत्री योगी आदित्यनाथ जी के कुशल नेतृत्व में आधुनिक सुविधाओं ने स्कूलों का कायाकल्प करके हर बच्चे को निपुण बनाने का संकल्प लिया है। मिड डे मील से बचपन को पोषण मिल रहा है तथा समग्र शिक्षा अभियान से भविष्य रोशन हो रहा है। शारदा कार्यक्रम ड्रॉप आउट बच्चों को हर दिन स्कूल आने के लिए प्रेरित कर रहा है और बाल वाटिका नन्हे मुन्नों को खेल खेल में स्कूल आना सिखा रहा है। 1 जुलाई से 15 जुलाई तक प्रदेश सरकार का स्कूल चलो अभियान, ताकि हर बच्चा शिक्षा से हो अभिसिंचित। अगर आपके आसपास कोई ऐसा बच्चा हो जो किसी कारण विद्यालय नहीं जा पा रहा, तो स्कूल चलो अभियान का लाभ उठाएं। तत्काल उसे विद्यालय में प्रवेश दिलाएं।
देखिए, सिर्फ मेरे कहने पर टर्म इंश्योरेंस मत लीजिए।